To get the cheapest Madden 17 Ultimate Team coins for any console, check out mutbank.com for cheap coins, instant delivery, and 100% safe. Use code Zirksee at checkout for a 10% discount on your order.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What is going on, guys? It is Zirksee coming today with another YouTube video, and today we have even more Madden 18 news. So yesterday, Jake Stein, a developer for EA, actually went on Reddit and answered a ton of Madden 18 questions, and a ton of those questions were about MUT and, well, not MUT, but also MUT squads, and also just some more information on pre-order bonuses, and also just some gameplay things, which I think this is really cool of him to do. Now, he couldn't answer, a ton about Madden 18 just because of the fact that you're not allowed to this early in the game. It's actually like illegal to talk about a certain couple things, so he could not answer every single question, but he did answer some questions that I think you guys will find very interesting. So the first thing that he said, here's one that I promised some folks on Twitter that I would answer, and I haven't seen it asked in here. Is there an entry fee to play MUT squads? He said no, but we do consume contracts from everyone brought into the game, so everyone in your MUT lineup will lose a MUT contract, which is, kind of bad. Now, the one thing that I do have a question about that I didn't ask him is there a reward for MUT squads? Because I really don't think there is, but either way, MUT squads is sort of just like playing your friends, if you want to put it like that. Now, I really hope that they do add some type of reward to it to make it kind of more important, because otherwise I probably won't be playing as much MUT squads that I usually would, just because of the fact that I do want to, play head to head, play solos, get my coins up, get more packs, and get more videos up for you guys. So the next question that he asked was, what will be the playstyle for this mode, arcade simulation or competitive? Now, if you guys know already, there are actually 3 different game modes, or type of, difficulties, I should say, for Madden 18. There's arcade simulation and competitive. Now, the online head-to-head, I believe, is automatically set to competitive, and there's also a different area you can go to for online head-to-head for multiplayer, or for MUT, that you can actually play simulation or arcade. Now, competitive is definitely going to be a little bit harder, obviously, because that's where all the tryhards are going to be. So if you're not trying to sweat balls, just go to simulation or arcade. But he said right now we have it on competitive tuning, but have floated the idea of playtesting at arcade as well. I know you guys don't know what or how those playstyles actually play, but what do you think makes more sense? So I personally think that it should be set on competitive, just because it'd be kind of funner to make the game harder, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be quite some sweaty people in competitive, just in general, and also in the MUT squads game mode. But he said, how do players choose whether they are the offensive captain, defensive captain, or defensive coach, offensive coach, or head coach? What if multiple people want the same role? Is it whoever clicks the role first? This was actually a very important question that I was thinking myself. He said you cannot enter a MUT squads game unless all 3 players have chosen a unique role. There is an option for any role that will exist that been selected, or that allows that player to take whatever role hasn't been selected. If multiple people have chosen any, we will randomly assign a role to those players. As for choosing the role, you land on the MUT squads lobby, click choose role, and you get a pop-up with the 3 choices. Select one and ready up. So basically, it's gonna be, I think, if you do it with friends though, you'll probably have to choose which one you want to do. But if you're just going into a random head-to-head, I think that means you believe like you can actually just choose if you want to be the offensive, defensive, or just the head coach before you even start up the game to load up with, to find people. So that's actually pretty cool. And the next thing we have here is, how is matchmaking going to work? Are there going to be divisions or something similar to draft champions? That's just pretty cool, in my opinion. Nothing to comment on for divisions and squads at this moment. However, there will be a matchmaking system for squads where we take the average skill rating of the 3 players and try to match you up with another squad of a similar skill level. So this is pretty cool. Now, this could be a little off, because say you're not the best player, right, and you get into a random MUT squads game and your 2 teammates happen to have 99 overall players, or just 99 overall teams in general. I think this is going to match you up based off of probably what your MUT online division is. So if you're, all Madden first tier, your teammates an all-pro first, and you yourself, you're just a rookie first, so you're pretty bad. You might get matched up with someone that's overall team probably is like an all-pro second string, so you might have a little bit more difficulty because you're probably not going to be the best player. So if you are going to play mud squads, I would just instantly suggest first off to play with friends, just because that would make it way more funner, but also to get people that are around your skill level. So me, I'm usually an all Madden type player, so I can probably compete against most people, so hopefully I can find myself some teammates that are actually pretty good and not absolutely buns. And then the final thing that I want to show you guys is, can I play team play in another mode other than MUT? Now this is a very asked question on Twitter, and I was actually hoping the answer would be yes, but let's get into it. So he says, is another common question I've seen. The answer is no. So unfortunately, it is not in Madden Ultimate Team. T-Play is only available through MUT and Madden 18. There are a couple reasons why we came to that decision. For one, we had to take a look and the engage in the past and identify why team play wasn't highly engaged with. Okay, well it was, so you're wrong there. We feel that it simply did not have a true home. Living outside as a separate mode really hurt it in my opinion. Also, while I completely understand a portion of players want to play with rags, that doesn't have a ton of replayability. All you would see in the past are players playing with the two of the best 4 teams in the NFL that year. That is definitely right. I've seen a lot of people just continuously play with the Seahawks, the Packers, the Patriots, the Cowboys, those types of teams. As someone who did not work at EA and simply loved playing Madden and team play, that got old quickly. Putting it inside of MUT allows us to inject the rich team building aspect of Ultimate Team combined with their daily live services. It's going to be just as fun winning off the field by building your lineups as it will be to dominate on the field. In my opinion, to be honest, this MUT squads is gonna be just a thing to make money. Now, I didn't remember to put the picture in here, but I did find him answering what the MUT squads packs, so the squad packs that you get with the pre-order bonus from the GOAT edition, they're basically just packs that are meant to boost your team. So I think they're going to be like a couple gold players, maybe some elites. Oh, he didn't go into too much details on what the squad packs already did say. It's not meant exactly for MUT squads, but what it's meant for is just to boost your ultimate team. So maybe just some pro packs, just rename MUT squads with a couple gold players added into them. Really not too sure on exactly what that's going to be like, but that is basically all that I have for the video for you guys. But if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and comment. I will bring out any new Madden 18 news or information that we get, and I'll see you guys next time.